Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Daily Meditations with Parker and Lindsay. I'm Lindsay, and I'm so happy to be here with you this morning to lead this first meditation. So, this meditation is going to be on finding ground amidst all these changes that we're having to adapt to. And whether this is your first year at UVM, or whether you're a returning student, we're all going to be having to adapt to so many changes and kind of flow and roll with what arises. And so, just want to acknowledge that we actually have a lot of experience now that we've been doing this for the last 5 or 6 months. Um, so just want to acknowledge that we've built a lot of skills and a lot of resource of being able to work with change. However, that's not to say that it's not still hard. And for a lot of people, I know that change can just be like feel really ungrounding. Can just feel like really just like our world is like just shaking. We can't kind of quite find ourselves, and we don't have our usual ways of coping, and so we're just like having to figure this out. And so one of the things that meditation can be helpful with is that it can be a way of helping us to find ground even when the ground feels unsteady. Or I could say it's a way of like helping us like ride the waves of change with a little bit more ease. So just to get us set up for this week, I want to talk a little bit about some expectations about mindfulness meditation, and that oftentimes people have this idea that if I'm meditating and I'm not like my mind isn't clear, or like I'm not having this like blissed out experience, then I must be doing it wrong, or there's something wrong with me, or meditation just doesn't work. And so that's not the case. Meditation is really about building the capacity to be with whatever's here. And that's also not a very easy thing to do. And so it takes practice. And it also takes the building of compassion, the building of acceptance, the kind of unlearning the harshness and the ways that we're critical with ourselves. And then that supports us to be able to build more capacity to be with what's here. So as you move through these meditations this week, know that whatever your experience is super valid, super normal, and if your mind isn't blank and your body isn't totally relaxed, you are not doing it wrong. There is still a benefit, and it just takes practice to be able to be with what's here. Okay, so let's start the meditation. You can come into a posture that feels kind of steady and upright. I like to sit on a little bit of a cushion so that my hips are higher than my knees, and that just gives my low back like a kind of a more natural curve, and so I don't have to work so hard to sit up straight. But you can also lie down too. And this meditation today is going to be pretty short, so if you're new to meditation, hopefully this won't be intimidating at all. Okay, so you can either close your eyes or just kind of soften your gaze. And I often like to start meditations just by noticing that I have a body. So just becoming aware that you have a body. And so much of our days, especially in school, are spent up in our head. And so coming down to the body can actually just be the first way to find some ground. And then take a couple deeper breaths. If it feels okay, you can deepen the in-breath And then slow down your out breath. Good, and then notice where your body is making contact with the ground or with whatever you're sitting on or lying on. And then sense beneath you the support of the earth. You can even imagine the earth is coming up to meet you, and then you can rest within that support. So even if you're one or more stories up in a building, ultimately the earth is below you. And so just allowing your body to settle into that support of the earth beneath your body. Great. And then if you notice your attention going somewhere else, like to something that happened yesterday, some random thought, something that maybe you're anticipating later today, that's totally normal, completely fine, just a normal way that our minds work. And as you notice your mind's gone somewhere else, just let your body bring your attention back. So let the feeling of your body resting on the earth kind of draw your attention back. And then you might notice in your body some areas where there's some tension. Might notice some discomfort in your thinking, in your mind, or in your emotional body. And see if it's possible to just bring a little bit of acceptance, allowing whatever's here to be here. Not trying to push anything away or hold on to anything. And then just let the earth beneath you hold whatever is here. So if there's discomfort or any anxiety or any tension, see if you can allow the earth to hold that with you. Allow the earth to hold all of you. Great. And then to end the practice, if you'd like, you can bring a hand or both hands onto your heart. And just sense the pressure of your hands onto your heart. Just a gentle pressure. And sending your heart some care, some warmth. And wishing yourself well. Okay, nice work. So feel free to stretch your legs out, move your shoulders, shake a little bit. Okay, so here we go into your first day at college during a global pandemic. You got this. And if you'd like to repeat this affirmation with me, can be like a nice kind of touch point, maybe at some point of your day where you're feeling like, just like can't, handle whatever's going on, or just start to feel stuck. You can come back to this affirmation. So if you'd like, in your mind or out loud, you can say, the earth supports me. The earth supports me. The earth supports me. And whatever happens today, you are fabulous, you are wise, you are resilient, and you are worthy of so much love. Thanks for joining me this morning, and I hope to get to meet you, and I hope you join us this evening for the evening practice.